Scorpio, how you doing, guys? Okay, so this is from the 18th until the end of December, okay? But during the pre-shuffle, cards were flying everywhere, and these two came out, so I'm going to leave them out, okay? So we've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands, okay? But this is from now, which is the 18th until the end of December, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, if you would like a reading, okay, the email is in the description if you would like one, okay? So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now to the end of December. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Well, the Three of Swords in this impeachment is falling daggers. So coming out of heartache, probably mending a broken heart, healing, very healing energy, this one, because it's basically in reverse. So it's a falling energy. Some of you could have dreams about falling. I just picked up falling or being fooled. Like an offer has been dropped. The truth. Don't know, we'll see. We've got the Four of Wands, which is a positive energy, which is a happy home life. Some say soulmate, twin flame card, because the 11-11. But we'll see. Depends on what you believe in. Don't get lost in the mix. But it's about reflection. You know, the Four of Wands is about reflection of happiness. So we've got Aquarius, which is the star. Sorry, I've got to make sure it's on camera. I've got the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration. The World, could be ending world cycles. Wow, this looks like good reading at the moment. So very healing energy, because the star talks about healing, like detoxifying your sins or purging out emotions, feeling free, probably looking into astrology. But it's about, you know, the star is about wish fulfillment. So it's gaining clarity of oneself's emotion, bringing yourself back together to form unity in some way, and collaborating. Yeah, wow. Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about once bitten, twice shy for me in this deck. Okay, so we've got death, transformation, someone holding on to you or you holding on to them. Can talk of Scorpio energy, okay, because of the death. I'll show you the cards in a second. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So we've got the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Underneath the deck, overall energy is Seven of Swords. Sorry, 8. So it's kind of feeling trapped, but it's kind of someone like breathing down your neck, or like trying to teeter at like whether to free you or not, or whether you can free your own mind. This is all just thought and feeling. This is energy. It's kind of like you feel that there's someone around, but you're kind of like blind to the truth, or they're keeping you in the blind. Okay, they're keeping you in the blind, or you are them. Okay. But the Three of Swords, okay, talks about falling energy of healing, basically, okay. And then the Four of Wands talks about stability. And then we've got the Star, the World. The Three of Pentacles talks about collaborating, working together, or taking your jacket and leaving. This guy in here, excuse me, this guy in here's got his jacket and he's pretty much ready to go, okay? But he's kind of like looking at things from the past. He's kind of like probably interested in artwork or creation or something that they're creating themselves. They're standing looking at things that have been built up within time, or they're looking at someone that's not actually moving. that's kind of like just carrying a heavy burden. Someone's looking at you carry a heavy burden, or you're looking at them carry a heavy burden, but wanting to collaborate. But this is once bitten, twice shy. This is like an offer's been dropped, and because of once bitten, twice shy. You know, but the Pentacles, I suppose the Pentacles still there because it's below the Four of Wands. So it's causing more stability. It's like a less of a heavy weight, not so much of a heavy weight. Okay, it's transforming. And then we've got this. So this is like accepting change because it's below the star. So someone is either holding on to you and they're refusing to change, or they have changed, or you've changed. Because it's very healing energy, the star. The star talks about wish fulfillment and healing. I keep saying healing. It's very much of a healing kind of feeling. A healing feeling. Then we've got, obviously, union. 3. So this can be going out celebrating with people, with friends, family. Or this can mean union because we've got the Four of Wands and actually the Three of Cups, which talk about union with soulmates or twin flames or whatever people are into these days. But that's what it talks about. Being united with someone that you love. Can be an Aquarius. Can meet an Aquarius, or you can have that in your chart. That is literally the only star sign that we've got here. But we have the Karma card, which can talk about self-deceit, but this is basically choices and options, okay? But we'll see what that represents, because that can mean so many different things. It can mean that someone chose the wrong option, and then this can be a returning energy of what you get back in reward for your energy and effort that you put into things. So it can mean like a returning energy of gifts, like you're receiving your wish fulfillment, and you're receiving your gifts. This is also a wish card, okay, wish fulfillment. So this can be creatively, within love, within work, finances, okay. But it seems like a very, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles, but nothing major apart from that and the star won the world. Let's have a look at the star. What's the star card? Wow, the Empress. Wow, the Empress. So that's a very healing, caring, nurturing guide energy completely. That is, I don't think there's really, I mean, because I see this as like soulmate energy because of the swan. Swans represent that one's missing and the other one's not there, so one swan is looking for the other swan. It's like a reward, like caring and nurturing the Earth Mother, okay, the counterpart to the Empress, okay, but it's a very healing energy because you have it with a star. But we'll clarify that as well. Can you clarify the Empress, please? Clarify the Empress. Wow. So we've got the Ace of Cups. Wow. My God. Scorpio, what's happening? So, well, I've got Scorpio rising. So, but this is like, here's my heart. Like, it's kind of like both. This is so many messages in this card. This is setting free, okay? So because the overall energy is like, okay, well, we've healed and now I'm going to set you free, can be, okay? This is like the freeing of your heart. So like the emotional offer is kind of still on the ground and it's still there, but this is more of a stable offer because it's my heart on a plate. And what it's doing, it's formed equality of give and take. So for work or anything, or finances and career, this looks great because it's a healing energy of one cycle of itself within the world. Okay, so ending world cycles and completing them yourself, because you know this is like self. So it's formed equality. So when we form equality, we realise about ourselves that we always have to remain open and honest to ourselves. We can't remain guarded or blocked, because if you're blocked in any way, you can't create anything. You have to remain open in order to receive, okay? And you also have to remain open in order to give. You know, if you're not open, you're not going to give anything, and if you're not open, you're not going to receive anything, because that talks of Adam and Eve and the equality of give and take within the Garden of Eden. That is like right at the beginning of time. That is Adam and Eve, okay? Aquarius. But that is also like very caring, nurturing, okay, like working extremely hard at what it is, and you're forming a quality. So this is then obviously the offer of like love, but also my heart. Here's my love, here's my heart, and here's the freedom that you can create together with someone. So obviously you've got, so let's have a look at the world. But we've got water sign energy, earth sign energy, air sign energy. But you've got Aquarius as a actual. But then you've got the world, and I kind of see that as all the as every element really, because that's like Saturn as well. The world communicating well. So you've got the Lovers, which is Gemini. So Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or either Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. But that's choice, that's happiness is a choice, but that's kind of like the Lovers. So ending world cycles could bring in a Gemini or an Aquarius. But there's a fucking lot of love here. There's a lot of it, because you've got the Four of Wands, which is the soulmate union thing. You've got the Three of Cups, which is the soulmate union. You've got the Seven of Cups, which is like reward, karmic reward, okay, for energy and effort within everything. Finances look great because of the Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers in the world. We are the world. We are the future. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. So let's see, the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is communication, basically, the page. It can mean that someone has walked away from someone else, or you've walked away from someone, and you've took a new direction, or they have. But the Page of Wands in the other deck normally talks about communication. Page of Wands, because it's on a new journey, you see, and it's on a new journey to union. So it could be, well, so it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It normally represents Taurus and Capricorn to me. That's Capricorn normally, and that's Taurus the bull, but it can mean Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But it's offering of something that's stable, and it's taming the inner beast. But they're both taming. If you look at it's taming, it's a reflection of, like, because the Lovers also means like the Two of Cups, okay? So it's a reflection within the world, ending world cycles of completion. But that's kind of like, if you look at the guy, he's very tamed. He's kind of like tamed himself, and he's also taming the inner beast. But he's also taming the inner beast of himself, of a reflection of everything that's happening within that. So it's a reflection of like world. It's an energy that's pushed out to create balance within work, family, life, people that you care and nurture for, people that care and nurture for you too, okay? And it's creating balance within people's emotions and feelings and hearts, and setting them free karmically, okay? So let's have a quick look at the Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups talk about? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. So the King of Cups. So the King of Cups. So the King of Cups. Now this can be pouring away old emotions, severing out old emotional ties, pouring away the past in order to create a brighter future, becoming more stable, really. But let's see, the King of Pentacles, sorry, the King of Cups. Because there's no bad, someone could have tipped away the emotions of their past in order to create harmony and balance within a new direction. Realised about their karma, or you've realised about yours. But the King of Cups can still talk about being stable. What's the King of Cups here for, please? King of Cups. Let's clarify that with this deck. What's the King of Cups for? King of Cups. Can you please clarify the King of Cups? King of Cups. Please clarify. Justice. Yeah, justice. So either Libra or Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. And then you've also got water and water too. Or it just means balance, because like justice, karmic justice, okay, because that talks about karmic justice and karmic reward, karmic justice and karmic reward. So it can mean like, because of completing world cycles yourself or someone has, then it brings in balance, and like was said about the quality of give and take, which is also balance because the scale's there. So it's like giving and receiving and giving and receiving in a cycle and a chain of everything in order to help people. Okay. So then through that, the universe notices the time and energy and effort that you put in. Okay. It's like Jupiter's reward, and it's also Saturn's reward. So someone has done a fucking hell of a lot of work for themselves or for people. Okay, well, or both, or all. Okay, and then what that does is that it's noticed by the universe, and they give you your karmic justice then, because you've released so much karma, you've helped people realise about their own, and you're also a guide, and that can also talk about self-deceit. So you're not self-deceiving yourself, and you're not deceiving anyone else. You're becoming very emotionally balanced and stable, and you're realising how you can help guide them, tip away their past emotions and feelings and purge them out and become more stable. Okay, because there's still one cup that's held with instability and one that's kind of passing energy, but he's still stable and stern in this, but he's just tipping away old emotions, purging, and then it's just created complete balance of the scales of justice. And the overall energy is the freeing energy. Is the freeing energy, because there's someone that is literally like on the teeter of freeing, being free, karmically free yourself, which is great because it just brings in money. Money's great because you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got that transformation, the Four of Pentacles, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, or you've got equality, which is everything. The moment that you find equality, and you can give back, leading the pack, and you can give back in the right direction and inform it. You see, love, right? Love is not a forced energy. Or money or finances, it's not a forced energy, it's an even flow of. It's something that can't be controlled, even though sometimes people feel out of control in love. It's not. It's more of this kind of energy. Love is an energy of something that can't be controlled. You can't control one and you can't control another. It has to be something that goes from one to another energetically. That's why you form balance and equality of the universe and the world, and you realise how you do that with everything, and then you can manifest anything that you want. Because you understand that people can't be controlled, and neither can you. And nothing can be controlled because you release. You release. You accept transformation through loads of karmic work, okay? And you realise that you can't hold on to things. It needs to be an even flow. It's not, you can't control love. Love controls itself when you learn to go with the flow, because it goes in through one and in through another energetically, and that's where we form world cycles. It's an even chain of events. It's like Saturn as well, okay? And then it brings in either general happiness within yourself, you're just happy within yourself, or Gemini or Aquarius, or any sign, really. and it's took a lot of hard working too. And then you've got another seed there too that can be planted in order to create fucking anything. Fucking anything. Scorpio, I don't need to even elaborate on how much of a good reading that is. So that is the best reading that anyone has had this fucking century, I think. So I'm going to leave it at that. I've got no idea what song. I'll put songs in the description, okay? They're normally coming at the last moment, okay? It'll probably be Drops of Jupiter. But that's great reward. Well done, Scorpio. If you would like a private reading, okay, everything is in the description for you to follow. And I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay, guys, well done. Cheers. Happy Christmas.